So yeah, with that, today is another great day, day 628. It is good, it is fantastic. We are making massive, significant, tremendous progress. So let us now grab this journal and continue with the planning phase of all of what we do and who we are and whom we are becoming. Let us get deeper into this. Alright, good. So, lead achievement. Actually, I'm going to grab my phone and we're going to write the prompts right now and make a video about that. Why would we not? Alright, good. So that's the startup combinator. Alright, good. Both in sequence. Alright. Good. Now I'm just basically speaking in more context for you to help me engineer the personalization email from Jorge's for Jorge's outreach. Now, what is important here is that we find the personalization points that are really important for this. What we need to find a way is to log is where they live, location, specificity, and then some personal connection to that place where they are living, stories of whom we have served that we may yeah, it actually captures the sound here, does it not? Yes, it does. Who we may know who lives in that place. Then previous work experience. And so also especially more personalization around, yeah, we will continue. So please give me out all of the points what you would utilize to personalize a message to a startup. So we have the deep research on who the founders are, why they raised the round, and so we also need to log their goals. So we need to find a way to extract their business's outcome, right? That's what we need to find a way to do. We need to extract their business's outcome and mission statement, and then find a way to align the message with their mission, as well as something personal of how we can relate to this person in particular, right? That can be location, that can be work, university, where they went to university, that would be important. And finding any kind of connection with Jorge. And like here, I'm also going to set up, oh, this is going to be good. I see this now. Here is what I would like you to help me architect and engineer and set up, which is mapping all of the personally all of the personal information that we have on Jorge that can be utilized in order to write a personalization message to the recently funded startup. That's what we need to find a way to do. And then, yeah, other personal information from the LinkedIn profile and from the deep research. So we basically need to have a step-by-step approach, which is going to be, okay, first figure out when the company has been funded, right? When the company has been funded, we will then research both the company for like mission past, for example, for Relevance AI, they were a database company. And now they are not that anymore. They are like an AI first company, right? And so all of that is information that we do want to lock down and take account of. And so then we need to find a way to map this, map all of this together. Right? So that we basically do like a data analysis on the recently funded startup. And here I can then also repurpose that for basically my own LinkedIn enrichment flow later on, how we basically then, personalize these messages. So here are then the data points that we really need to capture on somebody, like where they live, what they studied in college, right? Any kind of accreditation. So all of this LinkedIn profile data, right? The accreditations that they have, etc. Where also like previous work experience. What we can do, we can relate them to the company. When they have had a project management role, for example, we can then relate that to Jorge, who's also functioning as a project manager. And when they said that there's information in the about page, right? So what we need to do is we need to so here are a few ways how to go about it, and you can tell me how you would go about it. How to basically categorize the information first across different parameters, or utilize all of the personal information that we have on Jorge and then match that with the information that we can find on this person. What would be the best approach? So you please help me clarify all of that, and then we go deeper into that. Thank you so much. Good. Now we're sending this off, and what I'm gonna do right now is we're gonna go run around the block, get some chicken we don't get, but we get meat, and then we cook that, and then we go back and continue with the YouTube video, accomplishing our dream outcome here. Let's go, of building these automations together for a client. Let's go. We will pause the recording. All right, good, and now we keep it going as we are coding away here. We also wanted to plug the earplugs in, and I have the entire afternoon to work on what I love, and it is great. Lead generation, it is. So with that, now, what we do is the following here. We are now doing the following. Opening now Abacus as well as JetSpark. We call it Jenny because we are fond of our tools. Totally healthy way. Here we go. Yes, you gotta have. Carpenters have saved the world once over, so well, that means good things. So now we have chats here. That is our chat history, feasibility, ranking for 7 AI automation workflows. Book. Yes. All right, good. Good. So what we do now is we take the ChatGPT and we throw it to Abacus and into JetSpark and see what that gives us back. And we also put that into complexity. We're going to freaking have, and we're going to do deep research also with Claude. Absolutely. So we do research because we only have another 15 transcripts to data to analyze, and then we can map them with the adequate, accurate, and appropriate information. now that I'm then also analyzing all of my LinkedIn connections, but yeah, probably also yeah, the rest of the school leads for sure. So let's see how we could even, run an tably exa enrichment flow on all Jorge's contacts. Okay, good. So let us now take personalization strategy. Exactly. Good. All right. So we take all of this and we put it into all of the tools here, and we see what happens, what it comes back to us with. We do here deep agent. Good. So GenSpot as well. You will do deep research. Agents, developer, AI docs, agent. What is this? Alright, here, cancel. So what are the tools? What are the tools we got here? So what is deep research? Outlook, let's have all of this here. My goodness. Data sources. Deep Wiki MCP. We will do that. Hacker News. Deep Wiki MCP does not want to install. Interesting. Can we not search? How about we search with Control F? And we do research, deep research for. Alright. Research papers. Alright. Nice. Oh, okay, got it. Arbix. Okay, that is. Nah. Alright, good. But we paste this in here. And we paste it one more time, but basically for deep research. What happens? And also for plot. Of course, why not? We're just gonna do all of it. All of it. And doing deep research, fantastic, good. we're saying in the same way. Let's actually, let's do that. Let's turn off the kitchen stove. Alright, got it. Now, what we will be doing here is now the following. We will now write a proper prompt for anti-gravity. We'll also go take a look at the copy that Sandy has shared with me, which is so unfortunate to stay but honest. I spent probably 2 hours with him altogether throughout all these incredible it's been a good deal for sure. Yeah, we gotta get people. Here. We just gotta find a way to aggregate all of this data. All of my clients' data for these conferences, right? Deep research on conferences that we run. And then we just set them up with proper lead generation automations. That's what we do here, right? And then we just work the lists, and we just do networking and lead generation. That's really what I want to be doing. That's my next iteration. We set up my clients with all of these as well. So yeah, that's basically what we do. Good, fantastic. Good, let's go. Alright, now I'm going to give you a rundown of the copy that I can also paste and give to you, but I would like to give you my verbally expressed thoughts on why this copy, in my opinion, is so very effective, and how can we utilize that in order to personalize that. So by the way, let us reiterate what we actually want to do, what the outcome is of this personalization. I will find a way, or rather I will give you the personality points of Jorge throughout all of the transcripts that I had with him, as well as his LinkedIn profile, all of the data that I have on him, everything, every piece of information that he has ever given me about him, and then we will relate that to the people, to the startups that he definitely truly wants to be talking to. That's what we're going to do. Now, but that is not a task for you immediately right now, but that's just on a side note. You can lock that away so that we have that as context, and we can elaborate on that later on soon. Now, what we are going to do here is now the following. I will now explain to you and read through the copy that a client of mine shared, and why that works so well. He was seeing like about 43% opening rate. Now granted, the offer that he was running that to was a grant offer, so basically helping businesses recover money that they otherwise wouldn't have been able to recover, which is a tremendously beautiful and nicely working offer. Good. So with that, here is what it said. Subject line, RE, and then colon, company's new location facility. And these are like dynamic placeholders. And we can see whether we can possibly utilize that for the dynamic placeholders too, so that we can address that personally to the company, specifically for the emails that we are sending to that person, right? And then hello, first name. I saw the announcement about your company opening a new facility. Congrats on the expansion. Here we can say congrats on the funding round. Quick question. Did you explore hiring a project manager before, or am I right in the assumption that you're hiring currently? Most manufacturers don't know they can claim this. We just helped a similar company secure $340,000 in civil expansion by state ESSER component of municipality. See all regional grants. Based on your factory size, you're likely eligible from 280 to 400,000. Full breakdown here includes eligibility check and booking calendar. Victoria, good. Quebec grant specialist. All right. That works. And so you please also tell me, with all of the context that we just spoke about around personalization, how would you encourage me to personalize that copy, right? Because let me explain to you the big picture one more time. So we're going to basically log all his personal information that I have about him, and then we pull in the data on the company that has recently been funded, and the mission of the company, of why this company has been funded in the way that it has been funded, and then figuring out a way how to also weave in this personal connection, because that's basically how you relate to somebody anyways. You relate to them personally, right? And so then also, as a secondary prompt for one of my anti-gravity projects, please give out this sub-prompt as well. And this is a sub-prompt for all of my meeting summaries for my client work file, where I have all of the calls with all of my clients. Find a way and explain to it how I was able to relate to my clients in this way, in the way that I did. Like, how was I able to relate to my clients? And then please also give out a secondary prompt, like for example, like for the client's relation, like building relationships and with clients that I have. For example, if somebody lives in Texas, I can say that maybe I've been to Texas. And so here we want to check what is really true and what is really real for Jorge. If he has been to Texas, then we shouldn't be saying that, right? But maybe we can say that maybe they are Spanish speaking, if they have a Spanish speaking last name. And so, by the way, we are also, this is what I need to consider right now, going to targeting Spain-based startups first, and it would be in Spanish then. So please help me write a prompt here to make an action plan that basically goes through all of my transcripts with Jorge and figures out what his personal connection points are that he can build a connection with that person with. That is number one. And then number two is how he can, all of the connection points, how I've been able to build connections with the people that I've have had calls with. So please clarify this for me. Thank you so much. Good. Now we finish the recording here and start uploading